Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey, what's going on, family? It's Ty from No Picks Podcast.
What's up, family? This is Joe, No Picks Podcast.
All right, so today we have some World Star material we're going to react to, right? Right. So, this clip, and in fact, this clip speaks for itself. Joe, play the clip, we're going to react to it.
A few weeks ago, I almost drowned. I was at this lake having my first swim of the summer. There is this jumping platform thingy that everybody was jumping on. So I thought, what the hell, I might as well try it too. It looked like fun. Apparently, I hit my head on the way down and I was knocked unconscious. I woke up lying on my back up on the platform with a whole bunch of people standing around me and this weird 40-year-old guy pressing down on my chest. At first I had no idea what was going on, but then the man who had revived me told me that I had been underwater for almost 2 minutes. He said that he had been lucky to get a hold of me down there. A small part of me was happy to be alive, but the rest of me was screaming inside. I can't believe he just felt that he had the right to just grab me under the water while I was knocked unconscious. I wasn't able to consent.
Wait, what?
He thought it was perfectly okay to just grab my body and pull me in whatever direction that he pleased. He possessed my body, and he grabbed my waist and pulled me around down there like it was his right. Like he wanted to fucking have sex with me down there in the water. Fucking aquatic sex. He raped me. So now I'm suing him for rape for what he did to me. Yeah, sure. He saved me from drowning. I, as a woman, feel that I have been raped. I've been raped. End of discussion. Period. It's going to be pretty sweet to see him behind bars for what he did to me. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to win because my dad, he hired a really good lawyer. I hope he gets at least 10 years. So yeah, the type of rape that I was subjected to is called save rape. And it's a huge problem in our society. Literally every day, women are being saved from danger and then raped at the same time.
Bro, this is jokes.
Yo.
There's no way that can be serious. There's no way that can be real.
Bro, listen, you heard of people winning cases from McDonald's from a dumbass spilling hot coffee on themselves from getting it from McDonald's and blaming McDonald's and suing McDonald's. So this ain't outside the realm of what's possible.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking, bro? We might not even be able to talk about this one because they say the word grape so many times.
Maybe, but
you know what I mean? I would have. Yeah, you would. So let's just rock out. Let's see what happens, family. If we get suspended for 3 months, we're sorry. We're not trying to make fun of the subject matter. So maybe we won't say it anymore. But I was thinking, damn, she said it a few times. I wonder if I could bleep her out or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right, wait, bro.
So what do you think of, potentially being held liable for what you would consider to be an heroic act?
I think this is ridiculous. Listen, I wouldn't put it past anyone in society now to make up some BS like this, right? But my mind immediately went to this is why the Me Too movement has messed people up so bad that it's getting to a point where if I see a chick drowning, I might not even want to save her. I might be like, nah, I don't want to catch a case, so I'm gonna call the cops. I might wait and make sure, you know what I mean? But I'm not trying to get my hands on shorty. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is insane, bro. This can't be real. What do you mean? If I see you about to if you're, I don't know, bro. I'm trying to think of other examples where I could see someone is about to die or could die, and I have a chance to save them. But my thought would be oh, but hold on, I don't have consent. I don't have think about superheroes. If every time they save somebody, ma'am, do I have consent to save you? Can you give me consent to save you? How awkward that would be. But Nah, that's my initial thought, bro. Like this cannot be real. It can't.
My initial thought, bro, is do not go out your way to save anybody.
Yo.
Like, for real, bro. Like, just let them die. Let them die.
Don't be a hero.
Because, like, I've also heard of stories where somebody give like another person a highlight maneuver, saves them, and then they sue the person for.
That's wild, bro.
You heard that before
Are you
too?
serious?
Yeah.
Oh my
Bro, like people, like you
gosh.
see somebody choking, you see him in a restaurant, you go save him, and then they be like, "Yo, like my fucking chest hurt," and they got like their like sternum is bruised, or maybe they got a broken bone in their sternum or something like that, and they sue you, and they fucking win.
This
That's why some states had to pass what's called Good Samaritan laws. So we're like, if you do stuff like that, you know, you can't be held liable for it. So then, you know, it was like, okay, well, so before those Good Samaritan laws, that stuff happens, and then, you know, they end up getting in trouble or you know, getting locked up or sued or something like that. And it's like, okay, but I was just trying to save your life. And they were like, well, you know,
right.
I know we get it. I mean, but our laws say that, you know, you hurt this person, you gotta be held liable for it. Right. So a lot of states passed those what's called Good Samaritan laws. So my thing is like, yeah. Like you like, bro, like just don't save nobody. Just let them die. Let them die. Let her die. And it's like she's like, oh well, he touched me. He didn't have my consent to touch me, so he should let you die.
It's this. So you mentioned the situation or the example with the Heimlich maneuver. Have you heard of the situations where people like tried to kill themselves? And then somebody like saved them so that they didn't kill themselves, and then they were suing a person for like the medical fees that came from them trying to kill themselves that you prevented. And then they try to. So I hear of situations where it's like people try to help or do what they believe is the right thing, and then the people turn around and try to sue them, and it's like, what? Are you serious, bro? Like, no, I don't think this is real. I don't think. Listen, even if this is a joke, it's scary though, because really, like I tie this back to Me Too, because this is like believe all women. You know, she can't be wrong. She didn't consent. We have to believe all women. And if that's the case, then that man is going to be in jail for what, 10 years maybe?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is why I believe all women for me from the beginning of when someone first uttered the phrase, I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous. And situations like this scare me, bro. You already got men not wanting to talk to people. Like a lot of guys don't cold approach anymore. A lot of guys like won't even help a chick if she's struggling at the gym. Like if she can't pick up the bar and the bench, they'll be like, she'll work it out. Like dudes just ain't running because they're like, no.
That's me. I'm one of them dudes.
This is how bad it's become though. And now we're at the point where like I can't even try to save you. Like because in doing that, nah, I'm good, bro. I can't stand the place where we are in society right now, where everyone's just so paranoid of either offending someone or catching a case. You know, like it sucks, man. It's sad, bro.
Let me say this, and this is weird, and I'm just thinking about it now, and I don't know how I feel about it. Give me your opinion on it, bro. I've held the door open for women, right? And they've had an attitude with me before.
Oh boy,
this has happened to me before in my actual real life, or just like not said anything, and I'm just like, so when I hold the door open for someone, what honestly, if I hold it open for you, male or female, I'll kind of not look for some gratification, but at least like be on the lookout for it. Just think of it, just be like, okay, cool. Now, normally people are like, oh, thanks, bro. Like it's nothing too much, right? It's nothing. It's nothing. Right. I'm not asking for you to say, hey, thank you for saving my day or whatever. But if I'm holding the door for you, like, oh, thanks. Like just like that's all I'm asking for, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what I think is the appropriate reaction,
right?
And whenever I do that, right, the people who don't say anything to me at all, right? Now, most of the time, 90% of the people say something, right? But like the 10% of the times that it doesn't, it's always a female,
right?
And I'm like, nah, I don't do that shit anymore. I don't fucking hold the door open for men or women anymore because of that. Because I'm like, okay, well, what I'm gonna waste 2 seconds on my day to hold the fucking door open for you. So I'll like now what I'll do now is if I go through the door, I'll push it open a little wider, and I'll just keep walking. And I don't look back. I don't give a shit about whoever it is what's happening. I don't care if you got 7 coffees in your hands. I don't fucking care.
Right.
And it's just, you know what I mean. So I'm just like, okay, cool. It is what it is. Like I don't think about the fate of that. But because the few times where people would just like when I felt that they were rude and not saying anything, it was always a woman. It was always a woman just being like, okay, cool. Like, I'm like, when I hold the door open and you know what I'm saying, and she's walk by, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, the fuck? Like, I'm like, what?
Right.
Why are you being blatantly rude?
Right. Right. And that's a lot though. Like that. This is that's just a symptom of a bigger issue. And I always quote Dave Chappelle often. In one of his stand-ups, he said, "Chivalry is dead and women killed it."
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "You killed chivalry." So opening the door now used to be something a man wanted to do, to be chivalrous, and now it's offensive. Now some women are like, "Oh no, I can do it myself." You know, like y'all killed chivalry because now men don't want to be gentlemen. Men don't want to open a car door. Men don't want to walk on the other side of the street or the curb. I'm like, I'm not trying to get hit by a car. You can walk on the curb.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this ain't about that time no more. Like, I'm not gonna take my jacket off and let you walk on that. Like, this designer. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Like, times is different. So, like, dudes is moving different now.
Yeah.
So, chivalry is dead, and Dave Chappelle would say that women killed it. So, I think it adds to that, bro. And this is, like I said, this comes from the Me Too, from the feminism, from all that stuff coming out now. It's all coming from that same
Right.
energy. But anyway, back to this case. Like, yeah, bro. I think it's fake.
I hope it's fake.
Part of me was thinking, I wish your ass would have drowned, but I think I'm an a-hole for thinking that. I wish you would have left your ass just floating, and we would have found you when you washed up to the shore or something. Like, that's what should have happened to her. You know what I mean? Like, but this was an interesting case. I think it's fake, though. I think it's fake.
Listen, I hope it's fake. Like,
I hope it's fake.
If it's real, bro, this is the end. Like, this is like, I'm not helping nobody do shit.
I know, bro. Like, I'm not trying. Yeah, I'm that.
Listen,
I'm becoming that way too.
If I see a dude pulled over on a highway on 95 with his hood up, I'm more likely to pull over him. Like, bro, what's up? What can I help you
Yeah.
with? If I see a woman, I'll be like, fuck out of here, bitch. Like,
Like, I'm good. And there's a video that went viral, not viral, but I saw it a few times. A woman said she had to change her tire, and she had to like park.
Right.
And there were all these guys around, and she's like, and no one offered to help. And it's just like, why? You got it, right?
Yeah.
You strong. You independent. You can do it. Why am I bother you for it? And if you needed help, she could have asked for it. That's another thing I was thinking too. I was like, if you really wanted some help, you could have asked for some help. You know what I mean? But dudes just aren't on that type of time anymore.
No.
And it's starting to show because of this. If I try to save you, you gonna sue me. Tell me I touched you without your consent. Nah,
bro. When I was a kid, and I remember when I was a kid, I was working at McDonald's. I was about 16, 17, maybe 18, and I saw a guy and a girl fighting or shouting at him in Philly, right? And they were like, the girl was pushing, the guy was pushing, and me and this dude that was working at McDonald's, we ran across the street and we got involved, and we like kind of like separated the two, right?
Yeah.
We were like, and I, we separated the two, and the guy that was with me started talking to the other guy and was like, bro, you gotta chill, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to go to jail, this and that. And I was just with the female, and the female was like, talking crazy, and the guy I was with was like, bro, it ain't worth it. So the guy ended up walking away. And this is I'm 16, 17, 18, right? Reynolds years.
Yeah.
Bro, if that shit happens now, man, I'ma fucking put my fucking hat. I'ma be like, just fucking walk with. Bro, listen. I do not want them problems, bro. Like, I'm gonna be like, yo, get out of here. Like, I'm gonna be like, yo, I am not getting involved. I'm not getting involved at all.
Right.
And it's because. Listen, I just don't want them problems. Like, I just don't want the problems. I don't think the interruption or me involving myself would be welcome.
Right. No, absolutely. And what worries me too is that in situations, I feel like if I see a situation and I'm out in public and it's between a man and a woman and there's some kind of physical altercation, I have no context. I have no idea what happened that led up to this moment that I'm witnessing right now. Right. So but people just want to get in there and try to defend a woman, and I'm just like, bro, boy could have a knife, boy could have a gun, boy could take out his anger and shoot you and kill you. Like, don't be a hero. Like, you don't even know if that woman put herself in that situation you don't know. There's no context. You don't know. So why risk your life for that? So how many stories do we know of brothers trying to step in and save some chick who was getting beat by her boyfriend and he got shot or stabbed or stomped to death?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not worth it. And
Or what about the situations where a guy and a girl are fighting, they're a couple, and then a guy involves himself, and then the guy and a girl beat him up.
Right. And then there's that too. And then there's that. That's what I'm like, bro. I just walk on by. I'm like, bye.
Yeah.
Like did somebody call the cops? Oh, okay, cool. I'm about to keep doing what I was doing because like, why jump in it and then risk getting killed? You know what I mean? And who knows? It could have been that she cheated on this dude. Maybe she would have, whatever. Maybe she, I don't, okay, I can't victim blame, but I'm just saying, maybe somebody was worthy of that ass whooping. Maybe, I mean, like, him or her, I don't know, but just don't jump in it. Nah, it creates situations like that. Nah, I need men to be smarter.
Yeah.
People in general, but as men, I think that we're becoming more hip to the game and we're becoming wiser and just making better choices, man. Like, and not getting caught up in that. Like, please, gentlemen, it's 2024. Don't be out there trying to save no chick and get stabbed up and don't, you know what I mean? It's not worth your life, bro.
Like, listen, I got a sister that goes toe to toe with dudes, and
that's wild, bro.
I used to believe her for a while, and she was like, when I would ask a few more questions, I would find out that before the bull went upside her head, she threw like a 2-liter Sprite at his head, and I'm like, well, what do you expect? What did you think? What did you think his response would be?
Right. No, absolutely, bro. We've talked about that before. That double standard with the physical boundaries. So yeah, that's there too. There are so many reasons not to engage with women. You know, I'm not saying men. Like, listen, I'm not encouraging men to go out there and become incels or stay away from them. But I'm just saying, move smarter.
Yeah.
Know your company, know your audience, know who you're with.
Yeah.
And if they're strangers, then you should even be more reluctant to help or get involved with strangers because you never know what could be happening, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Just move better, y'all. Just move better. And I'm a huge proponent of. I told my brothers this now. Like, if you have an argument with your girlfriend or a lady friend, whatever it is, hit record. Get an app where you can record the audio. Record the argument too. Or if you can put your phone up, if she's getting really crazy too. Sometimes you even gotta have evidence to protect yourself now, bro. This is where we are now. That they're encouraging people to like hit the record button on the audio, John. There's ones that you can do discreetly so that we can hear what was said. You know what I mean? To protect yourself. Just take that precaution. Don't leave it up to her. Like, don't leave it up to her word. Because we already know how that game goes, man. Don't do that. But anyway, bro, this was interesting. I hope it's fake. I'm curious to see what the family thinks about it. Do you think it was real? I don't know. We're hoping it's fake.
Yeah.
Do you see where society is going to? Where like men and women, I feel like we're getting more polarized, man, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, bro. Any final thoughts, man?
Take it away.
Like, subscribe, share. We on the move. No Picks Podcast. Keep showing love. We appreciate you guys. And until next time, be safe.